Okay, Haribol, Namaste, everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me. I can see there's 6 of you right now there. So greetings to all of you. I'm really happy that we are live a little bit on the YouTube. So I had this kind of desire to get in touch with all of you, to chant a little bit, to talk a little bit, and YouTube as a platform is a very useful in this regard. Come a little bit closer so that I have a better control over my phone. So please let me know if you can hear me properly, see me properly. You can just write a comment. Hare Krishna, Ivan, Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for being there. I'm really happy to get in touch with you and all other wonderful persons over there. So as some of you know, tomorrow is the Nityananda Trayodashi, and we will celebrate Lord Nityananda. And he's a very significant personality in the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, in the Bhakti philosophy. We will talk a little bit more about that. I will just switch one of the lights off. So yeah, I think like this is better. Or maybe like this. Okay. So I'm right now in Croatia, Rijeka, Croatia. That's the place where I'm based. Hare Krishna, Priya Brata, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being there. Yes, as I said, I'm in Croatia right now. It's very near Italy, one small country, and this is where I'm based right now. I live here with my wife, and as all of you know, there is not so much travel right now. We are pretty much based in one place. We cannot travel, we cannot really do Kirtan with other people, and this is what I miss at the most. I guess that also most of you miss this opportunity to chant with other devotees, to chant with other people. Although I can see that my friends in India and Vrindavan, they have wonderful kirtans together. So when I see this, I really miss India and I miss being in Vrindavan. And hopefully I will be able to come to India as soon as possible. So big greetings to all my dear friends in India right now. So yeah, in Croatia we are pretty much not really in luck. You go, and yeah, it's pretty much strange, like everywhere else. Yeah, I was thinking, this Corona thing is going on for a while now, and I somehow believe that we need to adjust and we need to figure it out the ways how to continue our lives, because there are so many dangers in this material world, so many different things, and we just need to manage and we just need to learn how to live with all those things. We cannot hide from it. I think the easiest thing is just to lock everything down and to hide somewhere and live like this, but it's not possible. We need to figure it out. Krishna Das, saludes desde Brazil. Greetings to Brazil. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, this is what I believe, we need to figure it out the ways to live. We cannot just hide from the things. We need to be brave and somehow live, because this is not a life if you just hide from everything, if you hide from Corona, and especially if you try to live a spiritual kind of life. And we know that for Kali Yuga the process is Sankirtan, which means Sangha Kirtan. It means to glorify the God in Sangha, in community. So to perform the Kirtan, we need other people. We need other people. And that's why I believe we need to figure it out how to do Sankirtan, how to chant together. So we will now start a little bit with the chanting and then we can continue to talk a little bit more. I just wanted to greet all of you and to say a few words. But now we will open up with a little bit of chanting divine names. So please, if you are there, you also chant along. First we will chant pranam mantras, offer our respects to the gurus, to all the Vaishnavas, and so on. Jnana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpa Tarubhisha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Trinadapi Sunichina Tarariva Sahishanuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please chant along. Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. We stay a little bit with the mantra and just listen. We listen to the mantra which is still going on inside of our heart, and we should hear the mantra still going on. we heard many times that Maha Mantra is none different from Krishna, from Radha and Krishna. But very few of us have this idea realized that Maha Mantra is Radha and Krishna. And you can see this many times in the Kirtan. As soon as Kirtan is over, devotees start to talk right away. We just start to talk to each other, checking the phone, and we just so easily we go out of the Kirtan externally over, but inside, eternally, Kirtan should go on for a while. I believe that all of you have this experience when you were on some Kirtan festival with devotees or with some spiritual people, and you were listening to the chanting for many hours, especially when we have this festivals of 12-hour Kirtan festivals and something like this, even 6-hour Kirtan festival. So just listening to Maha Mantra for 6 hours or 12 hours, Maha Mantra goes inside of your heart, inside of your mind. And then when you go to sleep, you can still hear the Maha Mantra going on. And sometimes even during the night, you can still hear the Maha Mantra going on. It happened to me many times on this kind of festivals. Even when I wake up tomorrow, day after, I can still hear the Maha Mantra going on. And sometimes, especially in the summer times, when the world was still normal without COVID, we used to go from one festival to another and just chant for 12 hours. And then the Maha Mantra is all the time there. When you go to sleep, when you wake up, when you eat, you can always hear this vibration of the Maha Mantra. And the idea is the Kirtan goes on all the time. We should hear the Kirtan going on all the time inside of us. That's the idea. So please, whenever you do Kirtan, don't go so easily out of the Kirtan. Stay there, stay with your heart in the Kirtan, and try to listen. Try to hear the Maha Mantra. Because Shravanam is a very important part of devotional life. Is the first of 9 of devotional processes. Shravanam, listening. So first thing we need to learn is listen. And this is the first thing we do in the Kirtan. We listen. We listen very carefully, listen very attentively, but not only with our ears, we listen also with our heart. And then, after the Shravanam, we have Kirtanam, which means to chant, to express, to glorify. So please try to always listen very carefully. This is one of the essential things. And then very often devotees ask, how do we chant Kirtan? When we chant the holy names, how do we chant? I guess we heard so many things and we heard so many explanations, but I can share humbly with you my humble experience that whenever I try to chant for the Lord, I always pray. I put a prayer in this chanting. I always pray, please, Lord, accept me. Accept me as yours. Accept this foolish servant of yours. And I just, whatever I have on my heart, I just say to the Lord, I offer it in my prayer. And I put this in a chanting. And when you chant with this mood and attitude of prayer, it's a very humbling place. It's a very humbling place. And when you chant from this kind of space, the Lord will come. The Lord will appear
definitely in your kirtan, because you are calling out for the Lord consciously and you pray for it, you ask for it, and you wish to associate with the Lord. So whenever we chant, we should be completely conscious, completely aware, and in the mood of the prayer, humbly asking Lord to accept us in His service, to accept us as His devotee. Because all of us, we are not devotees yet. We are on our way to become devotees. I just few days ago I read a comment on the YouTube. So someone wrote to me, "Oh, I'm so disappointed with you, Tarana Prabhu, because you chant for the Shiva, and you supposed to be devotee of Krishna." And I was very sad. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not devotee yet. I'm trying to have blessings of exalted personalities and devotees, such as Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva is the biggest Vaishnava in this universe, and he is always chanting the name of Ram. He's in his meditation. Lord Shiva is chanting Ram, 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 Ram. So we ask blessings of Lord Shiva, and I believe there is nothing wrong with that. If we ask for blessings, we should not be neglectful of such a personalities as Lord Shiva and other great demigods. Of course, we try to worship Lord Krishna and Radha, and we want to develop bhakti for Lord Shiva, for Lord Krishna and Radha. But we pray to all these great personalities to give us blessings. It's very important. So, as I said in the beginning, tomorrow is Nityananda Trayodashi. This is a very special day in Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, in Bhakti tradition. So we celebrate this day by chanting the names of Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda was a very, very special and unique personality. There is no personality like Lord Nityananda actually. So Lord Nityananda appeared like something more than 500 years ago. This is that was a time where around when Christopher Colombo discovered America. So this was around this time when Lord Nityananda appeared on this planet. So Lord Nityananda appeared in a Brahman family. His father was Hadai Pandit and his mother was Padmavati Devi. And what is interesting, when all these great personalities appear, they, from the birth and from the childhood, they are immersed in Krishna Lila. They are immersed of remembrance on Krishna. So Lord Nityananda, so he was first 9 years of his life, he was performing all different. Who does that? No one from us was doing these things. Who was performing Krishna Lilas as a 5-year-old child? Sometimes as a children, if you are born in devotee family, you take part in some I will send you my email. Someone asked me by email. I will send you my email. So who does this to perform the Krishna Lila as a child? So yeah, as I said, sometimes when you are born in devotee family nowadays, you you take part in dramas and stuff, but you don't perform this all the time. You want to play with other children. You want to do the things the children do usually in their childhood. But Lord Nityananda, he was immersed completely in Krishna Lila. So from his beginning of his life, you could see that he is a special personality. So some years later, when he was 13, one sannyasi was passing by through the village where Lord Nityananda used to live. And this sannyasi, he was a guest at Lord Nityananda's house. So Hadai Pandit, he was a devotee of the Lord, and as a householder, he always was offering hospitality to different sannyasis or sadhus, and he was very happy to host this Swami. So on the end, he asked the Swami, "What can I do for you? What can I do more for you?" So this Swami actually asked that he offers his son, that Hadai Pandit offers his son to travel with him, so that his son can travel with him, assist him, serve him, and stuff like this. Of course, Hadai Pandit was not really happy to hear this because he was attached to Nityananda Prabhu. But then what could he do? Huh? It's a sadhu, and it's a sadhu's wish. So he he gave Lord Nityananda to this Swamiji to travel with this sadhu all over India to many different holy places. So with this Swamiji, he learned many things, and he served this Swamiji, he assisting him, and they did meditation together, chanting together. And Lord Nityananda, he actually realized that the chanting of the holy name is actually the most beautiful practice and most valuable practice in Kali Yuga. And he knew that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will appear on this planet and that his mission will be to share the holy name. And this will be the process for the Kali Yuga. What is very special about Lord Nityananda, that he was very, very compassionate, very merciful. And one of the stories which are most famous and most significant is the story of Jagai Madai. I believe that all of you know this story, but I will just shortly and briefly tell the story just to have the opportunity to glorify Nityananda Prabhu. So Jagai and Madai, they were two brothers. They were from the Brahmin family actually, but somehow they just forget about all the Brahminical duties. And they were completely after intoxication and it's a very sinful life. It's said that they did all the sins which you can do. They drink, they intoxicate, they had a sex relationship with different women. They used to rape, they used to kill people, they used to do crazy, crazy things. So in that time, Lord Nityananda and Haridas Thakur, they used to go around and they used to preach, or they used to try to share the holy name with other people. And they came in one place where Jagai and Madai were there. So Lord Nityananda name and Jagai and Madai, they were so agitated by this idea of chanting the Lord's name, because they were immersed in this sinful life. And we can see this very often nowadays. If you say to some people to chant, or even if they just hear chanting of the holy names, they somehow get agitated. The Maha Mantra sounds for them like some poison. It's really, really, they really get angry sometimes. So in the same way, Jagai and Madai, they were really agitated by this idea of Lord Nityananda to chant the holy name. So they start to shout on Lord Nityananda, and and Jagai, he took the bottle and he threw the bottle on Lord Nityananda's head. And as soon as this happened, Lord Chaitanya was so angry. He wanted to smash him with the Sudarshan Chakra. But Lord Nityananda stopped him. Lord Nityananda, he forgave this to Jagai. He didn't take this personally, we will say. And he was so compassionate. Lord Nityananda was compassion personified. And that's why all of us, before we approach Lord Chaitanya, we approach Lord Nityananda, because he's the most merciful, most compassionate. And that's why he's very significant for all of us in our spiritual life. If you really want to achieve the taste for the holy name, we should pray every day to Lord Nityananda and chant his names. And even before we do our meditation and do our chanting of our rounds, we should pray to Lord Nityananda. You know, compassion is such an important quality that all of us we need to achieve. It's not possible to achieve love without compassion. There's compassion. So we need to reach compassion. Compassion for other people. And we can ask ourselves how much compassion I have in my heart. How compassionate I am. And even we can see in our daily interaction with people how much compassionate we are. When someone does something to us or says something to us, how do we react? Are we compassionate in that moment? We need to this kind of we need to do this kind of interrogation every day, that we ask ourselves how compassionate I am. Because it's very important for every spiritual person to develop compassion. That's why we need to pray to Lord Nityananda that we can become instruments of his compassion, because he was the most compassionate personality in this world. Let us do one more chanting. We chant all together and we pray to Lord Nityananda together.
Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Gopala Govindarama Srimadhusudana Gopala Govindarama Srimadhusudana Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Moha Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita Shri Rupa Shri Sanatana Bhattara Guna Shri Rupa Shri Sanatana Bhattara Jiva Go Palabhata Dasara Gunada Sri Jiva Go Palabhata Dasara Gunada
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We still listen. We still listen to the Maha Mantra going on inside of our heart. I will repeat again and again, but even when Kirtan is externally over, eternally Kirtan should go on. And if we keep our eyes closed, we can still be inside and listen to Maha Mantra and still be there with the Krishna. When we chant Kirtan, we're building relationship. We're building our relationship with Krishna. Or we can say we're rebuilding our relationship. So that's why it's important to give it a time.
So, Hare Krishna to Brazil, Rudni Karl. Hello, Rudni Karl. Hare Krishna to Brazil. There are so many people from Brazil reaching out to me, and this is so nice. Hopefully, when all this is over, I will come to South America. This is my big desire to come to South America and to do a small tour over there. So hopefully one day we will do some kirtans in Brazil. Haribol, Haribol. So if you have some question or if you have some comment or whatever, you can ask right now. You can comment right now. So this is okay, Rio de Janeiro. Okay, great, great. You can ask right now because we will stop. I will stop here and. Oh, we have some Balneario, Camboriú, some more, Utah, USA. Tosh, Raj, Jiandeep, greetings to all of you, really. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. I just try to serve the holy name, try to express my heart and pray to Krishna through the kirtan. And of course, it's beautiful if this kirtan reaches the hearts of all of you. You know, doing kirtan is a beautiful service, but I think we are all, just any plans to have a digital release of your music to buy. Oh yes, there are plans. We are still working on our second album, and it should be released during this year. We're working for so long on this, and it's just postponing, and hopefully we will have it done. And then when we finish with this second album, we will put all our music on this different networks like Spotify and Apple, and I don't know, all of them. So hopefully soon we will do this, and so our music will be released there, so you can reach out and you can download the music and you can listen to it at your home. It's actually beautiful service that we can do, and in this way we are still connected through the music with all of you. Yeah, right now we live in a very strange times where we cannot travel, we cannot do kirtans with the people, and I'm telling you, I miss doing kirtans with the people. I'm not such an online person, not such an internet person, but I understand that this is important, that we keep in touch and stuff, and that's why I'm doing it. But generally, I'm really not the best person to deal with this kind of things. So I appreciate more to meet personally all of you, to do kirtan with all of you in person, so that we can chant together and that we connect in this way through chanting together, to praying together to the Lord, and to have these experiences together. So hopefully very soon we can do this, and we can connect in different places in the world, like America, Brazil, and Europe, India, and all over the planet. So thank you so much to all of you for tuning in, and I'm not doing this often, so not so many people are there, and I will try to do it regularly. I'm not promising anything, but I will try to do it regularly so we can keep in touch, to a little bit chant, a little bit talk, and you can also ask question, give your comments. Thank you, Sandeep Gupta. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it very much, really, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate each of you, really appreciate each of you so much, and I'm so grateful. Deepesh Hare Krishna for Albany, New York. Your music is keeping me alive. I listen to it every day on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much, Deepesh. I'm so glad that we can be useful in this way, and that this kirtans that we chanted, it's are helpful in devotees' life, and it means so much. It means so much, really. Appreciate it. Your music helped me to get through some dark times last year. Oh, yeah, that's so inspiring to hear. I'm sorry that you went through dark times. I mean, we all go through this dark times. I also went through really dark times, so I can relate to it. But I believe, yes, kirtans can really help us in this kind of situations when we go through these periods in our lives. So I'm glad if this music can be helpful. Actually, this relationship with divine is what really helps us, and this is a divine music. This music doesn't belong to me or to anyone else. This music belongs to God, to divine, and that's why it has such a power. And when we, through this music, when we connect with divine, we actually get this help, we get this mercy, difficult situations in the life that we all dealing through. Yeah, well, maybe next time I will tell you my story. My story was really hard, and I had so many ups and downs in my life, and so maybe next time I will share my story, my life story, so you will get some idea uh, what I went through, with what kind of difficulties I used to deal. So, my teacher told me, one time he told me that all this pain that I experience in this period of my life, it will be helpful one day, and it will be my strength one day. Because of this pain, I can relate to other people, I can understand. Natalija, love from Norway, sending love back to Norway also. So, this pain is actually helping me nowadays, because I can relate to other people, I can understand, and I can feel the people. And on the end, you can feel compassion, and then gradually you can feel love. So this is a process that we need to go through, and sometimes we need to go through pain to learn, to grow, to be stronger and stuff. And then on the end, that we can be more compassionate and more loving towards other people. So please try to be compassionate towards others, try to feel with others, and try to give more love, especially in these days when the whole world needs so much love. In this time, the world needs a lot of love. So let us, all of us, let us be lighthouses of love and compassion. So thank you all so much for tuning in. So hopefully next week we meet again, and so next time I will tell you my life story, and we can chant also together. So wish you all the best. I wish you also a great day or great night wherever you are, and lots of love. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Namaste, Haribol, Radhe Shyam.